Hi, my name is Jan. Let me tell you a little bit about Jupyter and give you a little run through what Jupyter is. And we call it a social content platform. And this is what it looks like. It is a web application. That means you can run it on desktops as well as your mobile phone and all mobile devices really. But it is optimized for use on mobile phones. The idea of Jupyter is that you're self-determined and that you can basically get the content that you want and that you can discuss it with others and that you can publish yourself. So you're really self-driven. All you need to have is an interest in something. And this is what Jupyter is all about. It's for people who are interested in certain topics and they want to know as much as possible about it and connect with others on these issues. So it looks like an app, so you go on Jupyter. It's actually very fast. It takes very little data, and the home of your Jupyter installation is My Feed. That is basically a feed that aggregates all your interests in one nice mobile-friendly feed. As you can see, we have German and English content mixed in one feed, which is also a unique feature because we believe most people in the world are bilingual. They speak their home language plus English, and this is something that we want to accommodate. When you look at the content, you see underneath each article you have the option to star, which then favors the article and gives you more of this kind of article in your feed. If you have no time to read the article now, you go on that clock and you can then look in your read later list and read it when you have the time to do so. As you have noticed, here we have a very innovative little feature that is our navigation, which is easy to use with one hand. So all you need to go on this little icon, and then this flower pops up, and you have the choice of different options. So here's My Feed. If you want to create, for example, a new feed, then you can do so here with this symbol here. So let's say you're interested in the topic of machine learning. All you need to do is write machine learning, and then it gives you a hashtag machine learning English EN, so you choose that. And also if you want a machine learning all, that is all other languages, so these are articles in other languages, and then I'll choose that as well, which is in my case it's German. So show the results, and here comes a feed that is about all the issues about machine learning and lots of artificial intelligence, NLP, and so on. The whole topic is covered from all kinds of sources, and it's a very interesting feed. Now, what you can do is you can also say, okay, I want to save this. So what I'll do is I give it a name. In this case, I'll stick with machine learning, and I say follow, and that says channel has been added. So now you can see here we have machine learning as one topic, and you'll keep up to date on that from now on. Here, this is the button following. Here are all my interests. So as you can see, I have a lot, which has to do with the fact that I'm presenting this quite a bit. So all my interests are here. You can see two different types of channels. Well, this is a channel, a regular channel, and these with the discussion bubbles, these are forums. And in a forum you can not only read, but you can also discuss the content in the forum, and you can post original content or you can post articles from the web or other channels in that forum. And the idea is that you invite others to this forum and you discuss the content that is there. Let me give you an example. I go in machine learning and I find this article here. Quite interesting. So what I'll do is I go on sharing, and not only can I share the article through all the different social networks or via email, I can also share through my forums that are also listed here. And in this case, I would like to share this in Jupyter Intern, which is the internal forum of my co-founders. So what I'll do is I post it, and now I look in the forum, internal here. So here it is, and I can then also give a little comment and say, great article. So great article, and off we go. And here you can see it. And of course then you can reply, and this is multi-thread discussions. That means you can reply to each comment, and you can also upvote and downvote the comments. So if there's a lot of different comments, the most relevant ones, they come up first. So that is a very interesting feature, not only as you can see in this case for external, but also for internal use. So this is for teams of all kinds. It's a great feature to collect relevant articles and discuss them. Last but not least, you can also publish original content, and let me show you that real briefly. Here is a feature. It's in the menu, and it's under Write an Article. So Jupyter is not about posts like I'm back from vacation or something like that. It's not Facebook. It's about real articles. It's deep content and interests of other people and your interests. So write an article. You enter a new draft. You get to this editor, and this editor is a very good, easy to use tool where you can write nice articles. You can, but you would probably do that on your not on the mobile phone, but you could. I mean, you can write a headline here, etc. You can choose picture, and you can do all kinds of things. You can add paragraphs, you can add links. But let me show you what it looks like in an example that I've already written. All the content that I have already written is automatically summarized under my posts, which is here with the little rocket, my posts. And these are all articles that I have written. And for example, this one here, this is what it looks like. So it's very nice reading, very clean, not cluttered, but you have ways to highlight, to put quotes and so on, and also smart links. All the links are automatically displayed with a little picture and a summary here. So that is very neat. And and it's really a way to publish your own content, and this content is automatically search engine optimized. So if you want to run your blog on Jupyter, you can do that, and if you run a blog outside of Jupyter, you can do that as well, and you can integrate it into Jupyter, and you could put in a blog role, for example, on your blog, and the blog role then is on Jupyter. So there's a lot of options you have. And we enable bloggers, for example, to create their own little micro network on Jupyter. Last but not least, you might ask, how are you going to earn money? Well, there's basically a few ways, but the ones that are most obvious are that we know the interests of our users. That's really the only thing that we know, and the only thing we want to know, because we enable companies to post native ads in the context of their interests, and we are also giving them the opportunity to create their own branded channels. And the branded channel is simply the idea that you can provide a channel to your customers with content that interests them, and those channels, for example, for SAP, consists of one for startup, one for HR, one for CIO, for automotive, HANA, and so you can have all kind of different topics, and behind each of these is a channel, and it's branded, as you can see here. It says sponsored by SAP, and after that there's a ton of content, really interesting content from various sources that that is relevant to startups in this case. And SAP can then publish their content in this feed using the editor that I've shown you, or using platforms that they already run, and so they can add in their branded content into this feed, and the result is really like an own medium that it gives added value, and is very helpful and not intrusive, because it's not a banner ad that is disrupting is disrupting your medium experience. The other way to monetization is that we give also companies the opportunity to create what we call team topics. And Team Topics is really like a branded channel, except for the channel is only readable by the own employees. So it's a bit like the forum Juptr that I showed you, which we're using, but it's really closed only to the group of employees who are registering with their email address, and they can discuss the content. The management can post original content in the feed. In this way, the employees have a channel where they get the strategic information of the company and the market, of the competitors, everything that's relevant to them, plus the messages from the board and the strategies that go ahead. So it's a bit like an infusion of fresh blood into the intranet world of corporates that a lot of times is not so vivid. So I think that was pretty much it, and hope you enjoyed it, and hope to hear from you soon. Bye bye.